Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. So I'm doing a braid out today. My hair, as you see, needs to be done, but it is freshly washed. I'm starting off with sections. I'm going to be doing this braid out with the As I Am Twist Defining Cream, which I'll get to later on in the video. But a lot of you guys really enjoyed the last video I did using that twisting cream, so I decided to use it again to see to use it again and see how it does on this braid out while my hair is wet. I believe the last style I did with it, I did a chunky braid out on dry hair. So here we are, starting with a section in the back. This section was way too small. As you'll see, the braid was like really tiny. But I went in with this section. I made sure to spray my hair thoroughly with water because on the instructions of the Twist Defining Cream, it says to use on wet hair. So I wanted to make sure that I am following the instructions. That's something that I'm trying to do a lot more lately with products because, you know, I want to see how it works the way they say to use them. So that is why. Then I go in with my detangler brush. This is the Felicia Leatherwood detangling brush. I love it so much. Been using it for a long time now. So I go in with that just to detangle a little bit and also distribute that product throughout my section. As you see, well, not the product, the water. I do that with water because I treat water as though it is a product. So now I'm going in with the actual styler product, which, like I mentioned, is this Twist Defining Cream. I really love the consistency of it. It's nice and creamy, you know, a little on the thick side, but also when it is applied on my hair, it spreads fairly easy. It gives me moisture and a bit of definition. So all in all, I really love this product. Really great product for my hair. And I just put as much of it as I want on my section. Honestly, y'all, whatever I want, I just put it on there. However it's feeling to me, I just make sure to go by how it feels and, you know, what it looks like. So I do apply a little bit more water on my hair if I feel like it needs it. And like I already mentioned, I apply as much product as I like. And I distribute that throughout the section. Y'all already know the drill. If you've been here for a minute, you know your girl likes to take her time to distribute the product. Like I go over my hair so many times, as you see. I go over the hair so many times to smooth the product in. There's nothing worse than a product just sitting on top of your hair. And I would know because I have low porosity hair and it's already a struggle getting the products to soak into my hair strands. So I take that extra time to really work them in. Now I am getting my 3 sections and I'm going in with a braid. Like I said, this braid was really teeny, y'all. Normally I would do bigger braids than this. Actually, as I get closer to the front of my head, my braids become a lot more bigger. But this is the section that I'm working with at the moment. As I go through my braids, I like to make sure that I am keeping my hair detangled. You want your hair to be as smooth as possible. You don't want to be braiding tangles into your braid. You know, you don't want to be braiding in tangles because why would you do that? So make sure everything is thoroughly detangled. And at the end of my braid, I like to do a little twist just to secure the ends. I found that I had to do this a lot more when I cut my hair again when I did my big chop a few months ago, just so the ends wouldn't stick out. I don't know why, but the ends were sticking out if I didn't do it, so I just have been doing it ever since. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the length because it was shorter, so it kind of just wanted to stick out and not lay down. But that is all I do, y'all, and I'm gonna move on to the next section. I'm going to show you guys this section in real time, and then as we get further along in the video, I will speed up the process. me inside out, make my heart beat. Leave no one there. So now we're just going to zoom through the rest of this process. Like I said, the braids got a lot larger towards the front of my head. And looking back on it, I probably should have done the same size braids on my entire head. You guys will see later on in the video when I show you the results that the front of my hair was a lot looser in texture. And in, not texture, but in definition than, well, I guess that's texture. Definition, texture, I don't know. It was a lot looser in definition than the rest of my hair. But, you know, I made it work. However, I will definitely do the same size sections throughout the entire head next time. But I'm just going on braiding, y'all. As I braid, I am making sure to hold the hair taut just so that everything is smooth still and laying flat. And there aren't any bubbles or lumps or anything in my braid. So, yeah, that's that. I'm going to come back at the end of the video and talk to y'all a little bit and show y'all the results. I feel a chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, it can't be replaced. See no one else does like you do. That's why I spend my life with you. I wanna please you in any way I can. I wanna share my world. Don't you understand? Your love is a one in a million. It goes on and on. So I let the braids sit in overnight, and surprisingly the next day they were dry. So I just went on ahead and took them out. I just went on ahead and took them out so I could show you guys what they look like, and I was anxious to see how my hair would actually turn out. So I apply a little bit of oil to my hands, and then I just go forward. I start in the back per usual, and I made sure to be as careful as I could to not cause any extra frizz. But if you've been watching me for a minute, then you also know that my hair just has frizz regardless. Like, it doesn't matter how careful I am, she's gonna have some frizz because that's what she want to do, and that's fine with me. It's cool. So I just go ahead and take the braid out as carefully as I can, and it actually gave a lot of definition. These back sections for sure, because the braid, or I'm thinking it's because the braids were a bit smaller. So the smaller your braids are, or the smaller your twists are, the more definition you should have. And the larger your braids or twists are, the less definition you should have, but the more volume you should have. So that's a little tidbit or whatever. You probably already knew that, but anyway, just throwing it out there. So I just go ahead and take the rest of my braids out. They were super duper moisturized, which I wasn't shocked by that. The Twist Divine Cream, I knew it was going to give me moisture. So they were very moisturized. They had a little bit of sheen to them as well. And overall, my hair felt really, really nice. It was super smooth. It almost felt a little silky, to be honest. I don't even know if y'all know what I'm talking about, but it almost felt a little silky. But this slow-mo here does not look that good, but you know, I had to just throw it in there because I wanted to, you know, have a little slow-mo of me shaking my head. But this is my hair with its definition and everything, and I'm about to take it down now. So as I mentioned, do you guys see the front of my hair? Well, let's talk about the back. First of all, do not mind that part, okay? Your girl is not really good at hiding the parts. But you can see some definition back there, you know, and it looks kind of good or whatever. But when you get to the front, there is a lot of frizz, which was to be expected. Well, a little bit was to be expected, but not as much as I got. So yeah, I'm thinking that's just because the braids were a lot larger. But this is how my hair turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, drop your comments, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.